Hello there. So today we are going to see valid parenthesis. So we are given an input string consists of brackets. So we are going to return whether it is true or not. What is true? Whether the brackets are properly arranged or not. So when will we say the brackets are properly arranged? So the open brackets must be closed by the same type of brackets. It's our first rule. And the open brackets must be closed in correct order. That is the second rule. So let's get into the problem. So here, this is the input they have given, and we have to check whether it is a valid parenthesis or not. So how we can say this is valid? There is a round braces closed immediately with a round braces, and there is a square bracket closed immediately with a square bracket. Similarly, there is an open and closed curly braces. So this can also be arranged like a curly braces or round bracket and a square bracket, again a square bracket, round bracket, and curly braces. If you consider this example, this is also a valid parenthesis because they are closed by its own bracket and in order. So let me show an example of invalid parenthesis: a curly braces, a square bracket, a round bracket, and okay, now if you see here, the round bracket and the other round closing round bracket are not in order. First the opening bracket should come, then the closing bracket should come. So this is how we are going to evaluate whether our string is a valid parenthesis or not. So let's get into the problem solution. So we are going to use a stack to validate this parenthesis. So what are the rules we're going to follow? Push the open braces, whether it is a round or curly braces or a square braces. If it is open braces, push that into the stack. If it is a closed braces, check whether it has a open braces and pop that from stack. These are the two rules we're going to follow. So first, push if it is a open braces into the stack, and second, pop if it is a closed braces if it has its open braces before. So let's go for a dry run with this example. First, I'm converting the string to a character array. So this is how our character array looks like. So in first iteration, I'm going to take the curly braces. So it is a open braces. So I'm just putting that into a stack. So next, again coming to this character, this is again open braces, open round braces. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that again in our stack. So again, this is a open square braces. So I'm going to add that too in our stack. So the next one is a closing braces. So in that case, I'm going to check whether top of my stack has my open braces. Because why I'm checking top, it should be in a order. So if there is a closed braces, it should have its open braces already. So I'm checking the top of the stack. It is the open braces of the closing square braces. So I'm just removing this from my stack. So now my stack looks like a curly braces and a round braces. It will be removed from the top. So moving on to our next character, that is open braces. So I'm just putting this character into my top of my stack. So next it is the closing braces. So I'm checking whether the top of the stack has its open braces. So yes, the top of the stack has its open braces. So I'm just removing this from stack. So now our stack looks like this. Moving on to the next bracket, it is a closed round bracket. I'm going to check whether the top has open round bracket. Yes, it has an open round bracket, so I'm removing it from the stack. Now our stack has only a open curly braces. Now checking on here, there is a closed curly braces, so I'm checking whether the top of the stack has open curly braces. Yes, it has, so I'm removing it. So now our stack is empty. We are going to return whether our stack is empty or not. If our stack is empty, which means all opened braces are closed. So whichever braces it is, they are closed. So the stack becomes empty and the string is a valid parenthesis. We are going to return true. So let's consider the same example with one more closed braces, round braces in this array. So in that case, it goes for a next iteration and our stack will be filled with the closed braces. So in that case, our stack is not empty because this round bracket doesn't have an open round bracket in the string. So in that case, return false. Hope you are getting to understand it. So let's code it and see how we are going to code it. So as I explained, the input strings and output, let's directly go into the code. So first, as I said, I'm going to declare a stack of character. You can also find code in my description. So I declared a stack. Now in our logic, we have a thing like, how do we check whether a closing braces is matched with the open braces? So if you say a curly braces is also a open braces and this is also a open braces. So how do we find which is its pair? Like the closing curly braces is its pair. So for that, I'm just creating a map. You can either do that using a if loop. So I'm creating a hash map with characters. So I created a hash map and I'm putting the values in map, that is closing braces as the key and open braces as the value. So this will identify which is which pair, like this is the pair of the closed braces or whatever it is. Okay, now we have added corresponding key value pairs. So now we are going to loop the string. We're converting it to character array to check each and every character. As I explained, now we are going to check if it is an open braces or a closed braces. So first I'm checking if it is a closed braces. That is, we have mentioned a closed braces in map as a key. So we are going to check whether the map contains the character as its key. So if it is there, then it must be a closed braces. We'll come to that part later. As I said, else it will be a open braces. So what I said, if it is open braces, then we have to push that to stack. So I pushed the character to stack if it is open braces. I said if it is not open braces, we have to check whether its open braces is in top of the stack or not. So in that case, I'm just first checking if the stack is empty. Because if the stack is completely empty and there enters closed braces, then that is an invalid parenthesis because it doesn't have its open braces already. So we are checking if stack is not empty, then only we will check whether it has its open parenthesis or not. So if the stack is not empty, then it is a invalid parenthesis. So we are returning false directly. So here, if the stack is not empty, I said if it is a open parenthesis, sorry, closing parenthesis, then we have to pop it from the stack and check whether it is the matching open braces or not. So first we are going to do the pop and we are checking whether it is its corresponding open parenthesis. So how to check that? we are going to check the value of that particular character. So this character will be a closed parenthesis and we are going to check the open parenthesis matching the pop. If it doesn't match, then we are going to return return false. So simply this code will pop if it is a correct parenthesis. If it is a wrong parenthesis, it simply return false. So at the end, finally, we are going to return stack empty. So let's run the code. Okay, I missed an if. Let's run now. Okay. So instead of hash map, you can also put that as a if condition directly, like for that particular open braces, whether it is a closed braces directly in your if condition. So yes, it is a 1 ms solution. Thank you.